of 365. What a time. Get this plugged in. Get logged in. Suzy Ski. Cool. Bait, what's up? How we doing? Hello and goodbye. Well, goodbye. Janito, you are here tonight. Gabby is allowing your presence to be seen. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Gabby, for letting us have Janito for the night. Yarpin, what is up, sir? Riley, hi, you finally joined the group. Sounds good, Riley. Yarpin, what's up? What's the question? Jones, what's up, buddy? How we doing? What's going on, bro? How's the gym? You having to save clients from keylessness again at 2:10 in the morning or something like that? Janito, she took your phone away from you last night? Bro, that's crazy that she did that. Janito, that just means you should have took her phone and then got on this from her phone just to see what happens. Oh. Goop, great evening, sir. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. Jones, not too good. Office by 8:37 p.m. It's now 2 a.m. So cancel sessions for a week. Jones, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Dang, man. Well, Jones, here's the thing. We're here for you. I'm here for you. We got you, bro. We will be here. If you need to lean on us, if you need help, you need support, we got you, Jones. It's not just me, Janito, Riley, all of us as more and more people start to show up, we're here for you, dude. Don't ever think that you can't rely or ask us for anything. We'll help out as much as we can, being across the oceans and throughout the countries. We got you, bro. Janito, you'll have to remember that next time, 100%. Yeah, Janito. Sorry, I know you're sorry to us. Yarpin, if you were out for 5 months not playing or training tennis, what is the tension you should play to get back? Let's say 50 pounds to 60 pounds between that range. Want to see what my thought is. Yarpin, I would say if you're just getting back into it, it would depend on what the tension you were using before you quit was. So if you were, say, typically within the range of 50 to 60 like you gave, if you typically were around, say, like 53 or 52 pounds, by all means, just go back to 52 or 53. It's what you're used to. You can get back into it. You can see what's going, what's not. If you're, say, up near like 57 or 58 pounds normally, then I'd say maybe we drop it down to like 54 just until you're fully back in. But it also depends on what string you're using too. If you're using a multi-filament or a softer string like a multi-filament, I don't think that necessarily applies. I think you can go at 58, 52, whatever you were using before, and you'd be fine. Polyester, that's where I would say if you're starting to use around the typically higher tensions within that range you gave, then I'd say we probably drop it a few pounds till you're fully back, fully healed, and then we kind of go from there. So that is what I would say, Yarpin. Just depends on where you were at, and then what string you're using. I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, please drop them away. I will help out as much as possible. Jones, appreciate it, Brody. Thanks, chat. We got you, Jones. We here for you. Red, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Rocio, how are you? What's up? How we doing? Thanks, Straw, for making that noise. Riley, you're welcome. Just relax and breathe for the week. Treat yourself, Jones. Yeah. Jax, what's up? Leo, what's up? How we doing? Jones, Riley, you're flying to the U.S. Thursday. Going to give yourself a break and see if you're fit to train again. No, just keep relaxed. Appreciate you, though. Jones, where are you going in the U.S.? What's the trip? Where are you going to be at, bro? You're up in great insight. Thank you, sir. Hopefully it helps out. Hanses? Hello? Yakov? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yakov? That's my guess. Hello? Marani? What are you talking about? Riley sounds like you got it figured out. Ice cream once in a while will make you feel better. Okay. Rick. That guy, you're someone not knowing. Well, not good message, that guy. We like it. Get a low taper fade? No. Do I play Fortnite? Sometimes. Not recently, though. Let's see, Riley, you almost burned your hair during welding. Got a burn mark on your scalp, and your guy friend had hot Melbourne through his jacket and it melted his hoodie. Riley, what? Why? A and B. Huh? How? How? How did that happen? Michael, what's up? That says Roblox? No. Scott, what's up? What is up, Corn Brother Scott? Oh, I'm sorry. Corn Brother Scott. There you go. Jones, which state? Jones, you want to travel and give yourself a mental break. You're flying to Florida, but can go anywhere really. So if anyone's close, maybe have a catch up. Well, Jones, if you are wanting to get a better idea of potentially seeing who may be available to where you can actually message each other individually, you could join our community that I made. There's a link on my actual YouTube page. It is in the post section. It's the very first link on there. You can click and join that, and then you could message other people or just like put a message out to the group being like, hey, I'm going to be in the US. Here's where I'm thinking. If anyone's close by, message me. Let's get together. Let's meet from the chat in real life. So you could do that if you wanted to, or if you just want to try and find them through the YouTube chat, by all means you could do that as well. Yeah, man. Someone might be close to Florida. I know I'm not, but someone might be. No. Yakov, where do I live? I live in the US, bro. Yarpin, does he even play video games? I do play video games, Yarpin. Yes, that I do. I enjoy them. Rocio, you're good. You've been doing some gardening at your house. Very nice. Very nice. Hans, how old am I? I'm 24. Seems like Hans and Yakov are just like, tag teaming this. How much do I weigh? I don't remember. I think I went to the doctor. I was like 157 last time, which was like 2 weeks ago. Why is my cup green? That's just the color they decided to make it, Hans says. Rats, are those colorblind glasses? They're not. These are just blue light blocking glasses, so that way when I'm staring at my phone or if I'm staring at my computer, I can just sleep better right after, because I typically jump right into that bed back there and crash after these streams. So that's what they're for. Nothing else. My glasses orange. Right. And you and your other guy friend were discussing if we could cook ramen with a welding torch as well. He's just to weld peanut butter and crackers. Okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't eat it if you did try and weld that together, but you could. Flash warning, what's up? Scott? Oh, yeah, gotta go sign up for that right now. Sounds good, Scott. Wyatt, what's up? How we doing? Jones, you'll do that now. You'll join that. Thanks for love the appreciates, soothing, much appreciated the welcoming. Of course, Jones, we got you, bro. Don't you worry. We may not be able to pick you up because you're so jacked, but we can pick you up mentally and keep you going. That's what we can do. Physically, that's gonna be hard. Mentally, emotionally, we got you, bro. My shades are cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Does an eyeglass help him stare at a screen without it hurting and sleep better? There you go. Ben. Hey, bro. You need to do a couple things. You'll be back in about 20 minutes. Sounds good, Ben. Riley, still need to make that bed. Riley, it don't matter. It's a bed. It's a bed. I'm just gonna make it worse when I sleep in it again. So it's like, it's fine. Janito, June should be good weather there. It's freezing cold in your state now. Try to enjoy what you can. Don't forget that this stranger believes in you. Don't dwell on regrets. Remember the good times. That's the saying, brother. Top stuff. What a champ. What? Hold up. Yes, there should be. Posts. Yeah, there is. So Jones, go to my channel's homepage and then see where you can find the actual posts section. It's not a video and it's not in a description. It's just in the actual post section under the channel itself. And then it should be the very first thing. The post itself says, here's the link to join this channel's community. And then you just click that link and it should take you right to it, bro. Janito marked it with a comment. Nice. All you know is that Georgia is pretty hot for it being winter. Went there for your annual Christmas vacation. Nice. Nice. 4720. Hello, how are you? I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name or what the characters mean, but hello. What's up? Elegant channel mate. There's a link under his channel under the tab posts. Janito marked with a comment. Thank you. Riley, took you a minute to find it too. If you're on mobile, you'll have to scroll a little to the left for the tab to appear. Taryn, what's up? Alexis, you subbed to the channel 2 months ago. Can be here because you were grounded. Sorry, Alexis, you're all good. Why did you get grounded though? What happened there? Scott, there you go. Jones, you're in. And Janito, nice. Thank you, you three, for joining. You're now in, and hey, we'll be talking soon. Scott, you were grounded for 2 months. What'd you do? Yara, love your glasses, the color of the lenses. Thank you, appreciate it. Alexis, you snuck out of the house. Why did you sneak out of the house, Alexis? Were you trying to go see a boyfriend? Is that what was happening? Why'd you sneak out? Riley, well, you got grounded for 2 years before. 2 months is nothing. Riley, how did you get grounded for 2 years? What did you do? That's insane. Jones, thank you, of course, bro. Scott, yes, sir, glad to be a part of this community. Well, Scott, I'm glad you're here too, bro. I appreciate you. Jones, you're gonna head to bed. It's 2:15 a.m. Thanks for the respect you show, man. You're all real ones. Jones, we got you, bro. If you ever need anything, message me. I am in that chat. Let me know what's going on, bro. I'll help out as much as I can. But yeah, man, enjoy the sleep. It's probably going to be well needed. So, see you soon, buddy. Alexis, you want to go to your grandma's house? Nice. Why did you get grounded because of that? Ketona, I don't know what that means, so probably not. Bye, Jones, hope you feel better. Alexis, you don't have a boyfriend? Huh? Okay. I didn't know. I was just assuming. That's what I assume people do when they're trying to sneak out of the house. They go see their relationship partner. I don't know. I never snuck out of the house. I just told my mom, "Hey, I'm leaving." She's like, "Where are you going?" And I told her. So I don't know. I assumed. Oh, so it's a girlfriend. Riley, that's crazy. Simon, what's up? Sansa, what would my top rackets be that give you the most feel or is that feel or pop? Currently using it feels so dampened, so you wonder the opposite. So Sandstone, if you like the E-Zone, but you want more feel, just get the E-Zone from the last generation. Like the E-Zone Gen 7 versus Gen 8. If you're using the current E-Zone that came out last year in 2025, go to the Gen 7. There's so much more feel in that. It does not have the Miniland dampening technology. It's a thinner beamed racket, so that's also giving you more feel. So if you like the E-Zone, but you just want more feel and a little bit more just like connectedness to the ball itself, I would just say you try the old E-Zone if you can find one. So that's what I would say. But besides that, I like the Gravity Tour for feel. That one does well, but it's very flexible. So sometimes that can be too flexible. So, but the Gravities have always been nice for a feel racket, to me at least. Besides that, you could also go with the what else? You could potentially also use the if you really want to, you could say like the Wilson Pro Staff, but the Pro Staff in itself is kind of hard to use, and it's almost the exact opposite of the E-Zone you're using now. There's not going to be many power rackets that have a lot of field to them, so you could maybe try the Babolat Pure Drive 98 if you want to stay similar to the E-Zone if you're using the 98 version. But just kind of stuff like that. I wouldn't say I have a exact list off the top of my head, Sandstone. But if you have other questions for like a way to kind of guide me towards what you want a little bit more, I may be able to provide you a more definitive answer on something. Alexis, you're weird. Sorry. It's all good, Alexis. Scott, do you get any kind of bonus for all the sales you guys did over the weekend? Scott, we do not. No. The store staff does not work on commission or anything. Turn your guess you'll go since Bill's in here. Girl, we just started. Give him some time. He's across the ocean. Riley, you never snuck out of the house, but you did have to sneak back in the house. What? What? How? How? Oh, but hi, Taryn. Go find Bill. Alexis, and you're a girl, no girlfriend, right? Okay. Lloyd's been sleeping for 5 hours now. You would think he's got enough sleep. Nah, that man needs all the sleep he can get just because he has to maintain his energy. Bait, hello, bye. Hey, Janita. Simon, you haven't tried many rankings, but I'm sure I was the second one you played with, loved it, and you stuck with it ever since. Simon, that's commendable. That's pretty great because you've had the one racket, you have worked up with that racket, you know how that racket feels, and so you've grown as a player with it. And yeah, unlike me, to whereas I've tried way too many rackets, probably to the detriment of my game, because I have to keep adjusting my play style to each racket, and that's not a good thing because I'm not consistently hitting with the exact same thing. Not the best for me, but since you've only used the Pure Arrow and it's worked for you, just stick with it, bro. It's great. Right. You grow doesn't stuff you haven't you've had before it's possible. Alexis, you liked because it's W stream. Thanks, Alexis. I appreciate that. Ginto, I appreciate you saying W stream as well. Like and sub. Thanks, Alexis. Sarah, bro, how was your Monday? Anything new and exciting? Well, Sarah, I was at work today, so it was work. But I was talking with one of my friends that he came into the store, and he's also a giant tennis gear nerd like I am. And so him and I, we were talking about potentially doing some things because he kind of wants to start making videos like this as well. And so him and I were potentially starting to think about doing stuff together since we've talked about it in the past. So he has not sent me or shown me anything that he has made yet. So I'm hoping he pulls through with it. And if he does, we already were talking about ideas at my work today about what we could do. So hopefully he goes through with it because I think it would be fun. But if not, he doesn't want to do it, and I respect it. Green Man, no clue. Gito, nope. What are you saying, note? Oh, okay, gotcha. Angel, what's up? How are you doing? Sansa, what about the Slinko Whiteout? The cosmetic draws you in, but you haven't hit with it yet. Not sure where it lies with control versus power racket. So Sandstone, the Slinko Whiteout, especially the V2, that one is going to be more of the control frame. That is what they were going for. It is, in my opinion, a more powerful blade, but the foam that they put in the racket at some time can hinder the feel a little bit. It still has good feel, just not necessarily as much as, say, in my opinion, the Slinko Whiteout V1 did. So I personally prefer V1, but V2 still does well if you're looking for that control racket with feel, and then it has the foam in it to help reduce some of that shock and vibration before it gets back to your arm. So V1 is fun for me. I enjoy it, but Slinko Whiteout V2 is fun. I enjoy it, but I personally liked the V1 a little bit better. Angel, hi Angel. You went out the front door, then you came back the same way. Nice, Alexis. You're still waiting for the boss. How's Gaffy? Everyone would know where you're at and going, but you'd be back, so you'd have to sneak back in. Oh, okay. I got you, Riley. Coffee. What do I do for a living? I work at a tennis retail store. Coffee. That's what I do. Alexis, you have to go play return. Okay. Angel, you're thinking about posting stuff just after the day stuff, but what's the vibe? Angel, do it. Just do it. That's all I have to say. Do it. Sarah, that's fun. You guys could collab. Exactly, Sarah. We were talking about this. We were having discussions. Simon, do I string my own rackets? Yes, I do, Simon. I actually have my own stringing machine. Just because I've had it for years. Because I like stringing and I would rather do it myself than pay for it to be done. So you keep an eye out for some collab content. Nice, nice. Yes, collab. Also, Brady, why is Kirby never in view? Because he has not made his appearance yet, Angel. Kirby's not going to be in view if he hasn't made his appearance. He's saving it. All right. What's up, Layla? How are you? Boss, you're already know. All right. Ice. You just got back from the gym. That's nice. The legs. Phoenix, you have appeared. Mondays are leg days. All legs. Phoenix A. When we doing the Zoom thing? I don't know, Riley. When do we want to do the Zoom thing? We could figure that out. Hi guys. Phoenix. Layla, I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that before you took it away. Sandora, that's good. A vape? This? Are you saying this is a vape, Layla? Is that what you think? Really, Memphis outfit, right? Yeah, you say. No, this is this is my computer's charging cord. This is so my computer doesn't die, so I can actually see what you all are saying. What's that? RJ, no, it is not a leaky roof. They're just old water stains. That is it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I did see what you sent, Layla. Crazy. Janito, think that I save lives, but die. Eyes are your demise. Okay, Janito. Don't worry about all them water spots on the ceiling. It's fine, bro. We good. No, I do not vape. Angel has thigh eyes, nice. How are you first and you just got here? I don't know, Phoenix. How? Can't believe this. A vapist. Same Angel, A twins. Janito, what are you talking about? Anyways, you have some that have black gothic crosses on them. Nice. I am not denying he knows. Layla, I said in previous streams, I need to get better drip. So if someone says that better drip, that there are ways for me to have better drip, and I already have it, I'm gonna wear it. Exactly. For advanced guys, you can't believe this. I do not vape. No. That'd be insane. That'd be insane if someone tried to use that as a vape. They would die. It's the way you made the idea of them collabing with Scott. So didn't listen to me. Big shoe. Shut up, Ian. My shoes are my shoes. Looks good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Keep it up. Okay. We accept you, Janito. Riley, you want me to wear a black suit? I do. I don't have a black suit, but I have a charcoal gray suit. So a lot of people think that it is a black suit, but it is actually a very dark gray. It's a darker shade of gray than this. I'll get wifed up so fast. Interesting, okay. But I'm not a wife. He said he didn't listen. Shut up. Janita, don't get me emotional. You have some potential. Thanks, Layla. I appreciate it. I would hope I have some sort of potential. If not, then man, I guess I need to become funnier then. Okay, boss every day, you need to. You think pink is also my color, Riley? I have a warm undertones and warmer blacks and colors in the warmer section would fit them nicely. Dark, warm colors, specific like crimson, for example. I don't know, maybe. Simon, what do I think about Hyper G? You switched from RPM Blast to Hyper G last year. Thinking about switching to something with more power, like ALU power. ALU power would work. Especially if you're just wanting to get more power. One thing you could do, especially since you're using Hyper-G, if you like how Solinco strings feel, you could just try Mach 10, because Mach 10 itself is Solinco's it is a polyester. It has sides like Hyper-G, but it's designed to be more powerful and easier on your arm, Simon. So you could do Mach 10 if you like how Solinco strings play. Now, Mach 10 is not going to have as much spin as Hyper-G will, but it's going to be much easier on your arm and have more power. So if you're wanting to switch to something more powerful, maybe try that first, just so that way you're not spending as much money on ALU power. Because for me personally, ALU power, like, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great for like the first 4 to 8 hours you play with it. And then after that, there is a drastic drop in it, and then it just dies, and it's terrible. Like, I cannot stand it for that fact, but it does really good in the beginning. If you are okay with restringing often, which for me personally, I'm not okay with restringing that over $20 string that often, you're fine. But if you just want more power and you like how Solinco plays, Simon, I would probably just look towards Mach 10 first. And then if that still doesn't work, then we can talk about round circular polyesters in order to give you that extra power that you're looking for, and maybe not break the bank as much as ALU power. Angel S means so much. What's SM? Really? Funnier? I guess, Ian, yeah. Lol, bro just got color analyzed, apparently. Blake, I've been working today. Yes, I have been working today, Blake. I was stringing tennis rackets all day. Crazy. I strung 22 rackets today in about 9.5 hours, so not bad. Because usually the average, what they expect is to get 2 done every hour. So since I got 22 in 9.5, I'd say I did good today. If he's Riley gold jewelry would look kind of tagging, so you suggest silver, despite silver is common for cooler under 10s. You can work both, no problem. Yeah, Riley, I majorly just have silver jewelry already. Like, the one watch I typically wear when I wear a watch, it is silver. And most of my belt buckles are silver too, just because I match the metals. So yeah, I've worn mostly silver for pretty much everything. This guy fact scripted. Janito, Christian Boral, hey bro, how have you been? You kind of forgot when your audition was. When was it again? So you can for sure get on the live around that time. Christian Boral, my audition I believe is next week. Yeah, should be next week on the 20th, but that is on Tuesday. So that's going to be one of the later live streams because I play tennis on Tuesday. And so I won't be starting the live until at least probably 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that night. But yeah, it's, I believe, that day. I'd have to check. But what's up? Thanks for being here. Janito Sky, Janito Lovers, okay. What's up, Burrito? How we doing? Nah, I saw that. Everyone, you're done with your tasks. Nice, Ben. Very nice. Take it back, Layla. Silly Yui rocks. Yeah, Layla, it's not Janito and Scott. It is Janito and Ryan. Those two are the lovers. That's why he wants you to take it back, what you said about him and Scott. See? He's even going for it. Take it back. Silly, you eat rocks, okay? Why do you eat rocks? Burrito, wow, you can only string 2 rackets a day to unless your string machine is old, though. That's fair. I get it. Hi, Ben. Angel will be right back. Sounds good. Ryan, yes. Hey, Layla. Scott has a wife. Yes, Scott does. Silly, why are you in the hospital? for eating rocks? Scott is so nice. Yes, he is. Scott is not closeted. Scott is just Scott. Riley, when finding a sense of style, take different decades worth of clothing and see which you like the most. Is he wearing a 1930s clothes? But your interests matter with your own style. Yeah, Riley, I like the styles that I've tended to like is around like the 50s to 60s, especially with the button down polo, not necessarily button down polos, but just kind of like that vibe. But I don't know. I'd have to look more into it. But usually around 50s to 60s is where I've seen that I liked some of the styles and trends. So yeah. Sola, how are you? Leo, red pants. Yes, I am wearing red pants. I only wear these at my house. Like I took a shower before this, and then I put on this because I'm going to sleep after this live stream, and that is why I'm wearing red pants and this shirt. That is it. So, plus, these pants were free. That's the only reason I have them. If these were not free, these would never have touched my closet at all. So, really, thanks for the recommendation. You've never tried Mach 10. It looks like exactly what you're looking for and affordable. I got you, Simon. I got you, bro. Well, what did I do to you? Pretty tacky, yeah. I guess, okay. This guy's catching strays, like he's popping off shots again. Leo's always popping off shots. Let you breathe your air. You get your bad guys. Is how you show your love to friends. Same, Leo. I shower. I know, right? Some people would have never guessed, but yeah. She was good. You don't see potential anymore. Being funny needs to be his entire personality. All right. We'll see. Genito, I need a purple suit jacket to go with the red pants. Well, Genito, it's funny you say that because there is potential that I do have a purple suit jacket. It is not a official suit jacket. It is more like a costume suit jacket, but it is purple. Riley's saying you left the 50s housewife dress and things can be clothes. Take your interest in these things. Your warmest color spectrum of silver jewelry and looks so stylish. Okay. I'll look into it. You came with the word. Gino, shut up. Simon, who do I like to win the Australian Open for men's singles? Simon, you can't deny it's probably going to be Alcaraz or Sinner. So it's probably one of those two, honestly. Bro, you gotta stop, bruh. After stream, you get into your daytime clothes for tomorrow. All right, Ben. Nice. You don't prove it. Go put Scott. You want me to go put it on? I won't put the jacket on, but wait, is it in here or did I put it back? Because it may take me a few minutes, but I do know where it is. So, while I grab that, you know what that means. You know who's coming out. You know who's going to be watching the chat, guarding it. Don't you worry. It's really early. But he's going to make his appearance. You know who he is. You'll know him. You'll love him. If for those of you who are new, you don't know him, but you're going to love him. And yeah. So if you don't know, I actually have a co-host for this show. He doesn't usually show up this early. But the thing is, if I have to leave the chair for some reason, he takes over. He makes sure you all play nice. He looks mean. He's not. He's got a sword. He typically doesn't use it. Don't make him. So, with that being said, It is time for the pink blob to come on out already for the very first time. This is probably the earliest he's ever been here. But please help me in introducing my co-host, Kirby. Boom. Curbster. So, while I am gone looking for this jacket, because I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is, it just might take me a little while to get to it, Kirby's going to watch chat. Be nice to him, and I'll be right back. All right, I found it. This is the jacket. Like I said, it's not an official suit jacket, but I got this for when I was originally being a Willy Wonka when I did that musical with my high school. So that is why I have a purple suit jacket. That is it. Yes. I do have one. All right, now I got to go all the way back. Sleeping your daytime clothes is easier to be ready in the morning. Jeans, yes. I would say most guys probably have done that or do that. Guys saying yes, definitely. Please don't wear a purple jacket. Guys do that. Layla, we do it all the time. Wear the jacket, Ginito. Don't you worry. It's right there. William, what's up, buddy? William, is your house okay? Are you not flooded? Like, what's going on, buddy? 100%, hi. We go from bed to driving in like 6 minutes. Yeah, that's fair. Right, I need you dedicated on my suggestions, bro. You can't forever be a non-stylish white boy forever. Riley, don't you worry. You'll have to probably send me the suggestions again in the school group because I'll probably forget just being on here. But yeah, I'll get some style at some point. We will get it. Do. Fine, we can wait. Yeah, we can wait. Kirby, right? Your husband. Will, what's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. Should you try out some Natural Gut in the Speed Pro? Why are you using the Speed Pro? Hold on. I need an explanation here, dude. You went from Percept to Speed Pro. What happened here? Christian Boy, you're doing better. I forgot to say that you got a CD player for your birthday. Nice. You've been wanting one forever. You got 3 other CDs to go with it. Sadly, you didn't have your favorite band. All good, but that's awesome. You got a CD player, Christian Boral. That's great. Kirby, yep, it is Curbster. BRB guys, something happened. All good, Layla. P, how do you get Kirby? Kirby was a gift. That is how I got Curbster. Be nice, Kirby. We're not alone. Did you hit Garfield? Janito, she never did that. She just ran a red light. Such a nice shit thing. They fall asleep so hard before they fell down face first and kept sleeping. You woke up on the ground. Okay. Don't flirt with her husband. Wait. He doesn't even have socks on. Sus. Don't believe he's telling you Captain Kirby will come get you, but Ryan, what is going on? Don't worry, Ryan. They wanted to see if I had a jacket, and I did. Drip is unmatched. You were gonna say Willy Wonka. There you go, Scott. Tony, what's up, bro? Ryan. Tony, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Means a lot, buddy. Thank you. Scott, well, looky here. Hey, Brody, what's up? What's up, Scott? Will, you needed more pop, and you went with the Speed Pro? Okay. Then, if you want to get even more pop out of the Speed Pro, Will, then by all means go Natural Gut in the mains. So that will help give you more pop. What string are you going to use as your cross? The Torbite Soft or the Kirschbaum you have? Riley, you screenshot the chat you sent and we'll retype it in the group to you. Thanks, Riley. Appreciate it. Ben, I have a ratio of 3/4 viewers to likes now. Now it's gone. Okay. Cool. 2 Scots. Oh, shit. With the Speed Pro, day 54 asking for an Eevee plushie, and Max, day 54 of you not getting an Eevee plushie. Scott, Brody, you can call me Derek. Okay, Derek. I will do my best to remember that. Will, should you put the gut in the mains or the crosses? So, Will, gut in the mains. Gut in the mains is going to be easier on your arm. It's also going to give you more power and more feel. Gut in the crosses is just going to make the Torbite easier on you. Whatever string you put in the mains, you get more of that characteristic. So if you have the natural gut in the main, you get more power, you get more feel, and that's going to be the majority of what you're getting out of the Speed Pro. You're just kind of enhancing the power it doesn't have as much of. But if you have the Torbite in the main, since you're doing normal Torbite and not the Torbite Soft or anything, you can do the natural gut if you do the natural gut in the crosses and the Torbite in the mains, it's going to feel more like you're going to get more of the playability of Torbite to where you'll have a little bit more spin, a little bit more of a harsher feel on you, but the natural gut will soften it up and make it a little bit easier and a little bit softer on your arm itself. Either way, since you're putting natural gut in, it's going to be softer, but if you want the most pop out of the Speed Pro, then I would put the natural gut in the mains. Ian Kirby, yep, Kirby is here. Tony Main. You said Tony is goated. Tony is goated. Tony's amazing. They're just there, you don't know what they mean or do, but there you go. Well, thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. Natural gut sounds dirty. Nope, Ryan. Don't worry, it's not. Gito is number 1, nice. Tony, you're getting some of it for $39. Put it in the diadem, nice. Torba regular, gut. Maybe full bed, but probably blend, do 2 rackets. Yeah, Tony, I would probably do the blend. Just because you might as well string 2 rackets with it. Gito, hashtag, no, okay. Max, what if you send a party disco? Max, I'm not buying an Eevee plushie. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm not doing it. Right, I think you're alone in that gang, Janita. All right. Max, what's up? Scott's laughing. Ben, Ryan, nice to see you. Tony, you love natural gut. Nice. $39 a set, but it's vocal. I don't like the vocal natural gut, Tony. I've played with that thing before. To me, that one, I'm not a fan of that one at all. Like, I used it in the hybrid with Vocal Cyclone and that, because they have the V Fuse hybrid. I'm not a fan. I'm personally not a fan of it. There's better natural guts in my opinion. Next, somebody tell them what a party disco is. Gina, Riley, you're actually a noodle. And ask David. 5'11", 150. Jones, brother has a pig with a sword before GTA 6. Well, Jones, Kirby here, he's not a pig, but he does have a sword. So we did get this before GTA 6. Max, if you can read this comment and tell him that Disco Party it's like worth a lot, like tell him that that's 39,000 diamonds. Max, just don't send it, bro. Tell you just saw it for $39, but you haven't ordered, so now you probably won't. Why? Yeah, so Tony, when I'm just stringing it, it is very easy to damage when you're stringing it because it's cheap, and so I'm not a big fan of it. Just because if you are not as careful as you need to be with natural gut, sometimes even more careful, then it is potentially going to just snap on you as soon as you have it on the machine. And then even if you do use it, even if you do get to be able to play with it, then it doesn't have the same feel. It's not as soft on the arm as other natural gut. It's not as powerful. It's like, it is basically the cheaper version of it, and you can tell because of the quality of the string itself. So I'm personally not a fan of it, but that's why I have hit with it. It was years ago. I'm just not the guy for it. It's Kirby. You have no bloody clue. Apologies, Kirby. Jones, it's all good, bro. It is all good. Kirby, he's not mad. He's not mad. He may look mad, Jones, but he will not use his sword on you. He understands. You don't know him. Don't you worry. Do love the analysis, lol. Nice. There's the Stray Kids reference for anyone playing Stream Bingo. Ben, are we doing the Zoom meeting today? Hey guys, love you. Live stream is so fun, dude. Ben, we could after the stream. I'm down. Doesn't matter to me. Where's the jacket? Did you miss it? William, the jacket that everyone was talking about is this jacket right here. This is my purple jacket. I got this for when I was Willy Wonka in the musical Willy Wonka that my high school did over the summer. So yes, this was part of the costume I ordered. This was not the actual jacket I ended up wearing in the show. They got a much better one for me before we performed, but that was the jacket everyone was talking about. David, what's up, bro? But like your sister ruined your sleep schedule because of it, so you need to revise your bedtime routine. David, that's all good. So you might just be in and out. That's okay, David. That's okay. David, if you miss out, it's all good. Your sleep is more important than being here, David. It really is. So if you gotta miss out because you need to sleep, bro, go to sleep, dude. Max, what's for December per second? So order of 20,000 diamonds costs 250 and it's 40,000 running up because it's 39. That's $500. Max, that is crazy, but I don't think you should send that. Jack is behind him. Yes, it is. David, so you might just be in and out. All good. Wish we were doing the Zoom today. Riley, we can do it after the stream if you want. I'm fine with doing that. I don't have to work tomorrow. Thanks, you won't buy it. Sounds good tonight. Hey, Ben, your Canadian brother. Because unless it's on a weekend, including Friday or some in the afternoon, you might not be able to join it. Oh, good. Angel, hey, welcome back. Ryan, Angel. Riley, Brody, what? Would you actually want to go live sometime? What would we talk about? Scott, we just talk about whatever. We're just doing we would just be doing what we're doing right now. I'm down, Scott. We just got to decide when it's going to happen. And we can, talk about it. Scott, Purple Rain. Prince, great artist. Very great artist. Angel, how tall am I? I went to the doctor recently, and the doctor said, officially, I am 5'10" and a half. That is it. How tall? There you go. Hey, David, you have poutine that saved today the best you ever had. Nice. Love Purple Rain. Purple Rain's pretty good. If I had dare you cuddle with my husband like that? He's not your husband. He's my co-host. Hey. Scott, we could live stream from the corn in the summer. We could, Scott. We very much could. All right, Prince was phenomenal. Yes. Ryan, was I Willy Wonka? Yes, I was. That was the, that was the largest lead role I had throughout my high school career was Willy Wonka. Do you like the poutines? But guys, you're going to join the school and pop in every once in a while. Sounds good, David. Do it. Can't wait to see you in there. Just not like every day for the whole stream because you keep going to bed late. Today at work was rough. It's all good, Dave. You were one of the same, to be honest. Canadian Classic, nothing's more important than here. I don't know about that, Ryan, but what is it as a snack? Let's see your number now. I said, oh, Winnie said, what's up? We'll tell her I said hi. It's number 3. Derek, which Wonka did I like best? Original, Gene Wilder, Johnny Depp, or Timothée Chalamet? I did not see Timothée Chalamet. I've seen Gene Wilder and I've seen Johnny Depp. I would say I lean towards Johnny Depp specifically because I saw him first. That was my original perception of Willy Wonka was Johnny Depp's character. I didn't even know Gene Wilder's existed until I did that show. So that is why I say Willy Wonka. Well, that's why I say Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. Poutine sounds gas, nice. Derek, you didn't like Depp Wonka at all? All good. Angel's the biggest crush on that. Okay, you're down. Okay. Not like cheese sauce. There was a second Wonka, but like more real cheese. There's 3 now. And that's not even counting the one that they made for Broadway, because that's a different actor as well. Good. Tony, does anyone know Johnny Depp's first movie? No, I don't. Ben, well, when is the stream ending? You've got time? I don't know, Ben. I don't know. 10:30, 11 maybe? Scott, you need a little more practice first. Well, Scott, here's the thing. You can practice all you want, but at some point you just got to jump in, get on the deep end. So might as well do it here soon. There were 3 Wonkas. I bet your average, meh. Can you really complain? I mean, you could, just wouldn't help, David. Tony, I do not know Johnny Depp's first movie. Dave, your 6'4" coworker told you that he'd give up some of his height for some of your coordination. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. If you can get up to 6 foot for some of your coordination, I think you might take it. I don't know. Down for doing it tonight. Okay, Riley. G2. Where'd it go? Alright. G2 Nightmare on Elm Street 1984 was Depp's first movie. Interesting. Tony, you're 5'10" and a half. Tony, we're the same height. That's pretty cool. What is it? How tall are you, Angel? You Googled it. Make fun of me. Angel, we're not going to make fun of you. So, you're fine. We don't shame. No. Really not. Angel is 4'6". 5'1", you can't grow any taller even at your age. That's all good, Angel. If you're 5'1", you're 5'1". William, that jacket is closer to Joker's jacket than Willy Wonka's. He's more burgundy jacket. Well, William, that's why that was not the jacket I used in the actual performance. They got me a much better jacket than that one. That was just the one that came with my costume that I originally bought, but then we swapped out the jacket and kept some of the other parts to it. Derek Depp's first movie was Nightmare on Elm Street, and Kevin Bacon's first movie was Friday the 13th. I've not seen either of those, so there's no way I would have known that answer. Angel, you ain't 4'6". You don't care about height, Angel. Brian, you were close. Nice. Riley, you're 4'11" and 5 foot, and you won't grow anymore. Gotcha. You haven't even called fun size. Ben's 5'10" too. Okay. Wait, how many are there? Yeah, you definitely. There are positives to that, Angel. You guys are taller than me. Just barely, David. You're what, 5'9"? Like, what, you hate being a sense? Well, good thing you're here so you can be taller, Angel. There you are. Ready to jump scared you when you saw him with a full beard. Yeah. Guess I did, Phoenix. Ben, I'll throw you, Dave, 5'9". Got it. That's nice, Ben. Which you were that height. Damn. Original Wonka is best. It's tough. What? I just need anything. Ben, how tall are you, Angel? Your grandma's pretty short. Ben, you're 5'1". Do what thing? Asked to get the cereal on. What, Ryan? Layla, welcome back. The boss. Yeah, this pump you got from the gym was so good. Nice, Layla. You gonna be able to walk tomorrow at work because of it, though? Ben, your grandma is about 4'10". Okay. You already know what's up, Janita. Might learn how to jump. Willem, you're 5'10" too. Nice. Pushing pumps cure depression. If you know, you know. How old am I? I'm 24, if you know. Classics, what's up? You know, right, Sky? You can get the leg extension surgery. I'm not going to do that. Derek, what all plays have I performed in? Okay, so from the beginning, the first show I did was Aladdin. We did the junior version of that. So I did Aladdin, and then I did Mary Poppins, and then after that was The Lion King. After Lion King, we did White Christmas, and then West Side Story. After the next year, this will be my junior year, we did The Jungle Book, as well as a murder mystery called darn it. Nightmare at the Museum or something like that. I don't remember. And then the big show that year was High School Musical. So I was in that. And then after that, we did Willy Wonka, which was going into my senior year. Then we did Elf. And we were going to finish with Newsies, but then the world went on lockdown. So we closed on opening night. So I never actually got to perform Newsies or my senior show. I was just forced out of high school instead. So then after that, outside of high school, I performed in Heathers. That one was really fun. I performed in another play called A Murder Mystery at the Murder Mystery. And then I just recently finished up Little Shop of Horrors. So those are all the shows that I have been in. From high school till now. Has Isaac been here yet? He has not yet. So Riley, he swears you don't know ball. Riley, you're used to being 5 foot and less. You just gotta jump a little. You're in the Ninja Warriors. Just gotta get a ball from the cabinet. Nice. Mom's boss also 4'10". Beauty is pain, Layla. Okay. talking short people. Retaining your shelf isn't easy work. Okay. Offer for your taller friends sometimes. No pizza tonight. You're eating SpaghettiOs. Nice, right? Ian's just 6'2" over here. Crazy. Never been to the gym. Somebody teach me. Janito, if you want someone to help teach you about the gym, message Jones in the school community. Bro is jacked. Like, dude, he can teach you some stuff. So if you want to get into the gym, I'm pretty sure Jones will get you right. Jinto, what? Give me some hype, Phoenix. Try one of your biggest highs. Thumbs are mad at you. And if your grandpa's 6'4", nice Ben. Skip the gym, ride a bike. Been a lot of plays. That's awesome. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, I greatly enjoy being in them, and I'm going to be in another one here soon. And it is good. And I have an audition coming up for Frozen the musical. So hopefully that goes well, and I get the character that I want to be. Right, Jinto, the garage is a gym. Right, why are y'all so tall? I don't know. Genetics, I guess. You just list at work and get arm pumps on MX bikes. Never found out. Your max bench strength, I think is probably like 120, maybe. Ryan is 6 foot even. Riley, can I sound like Kermit the Frog? Yes. Yes, I can. Is there something specific you would want me to say as Kermit the Frog? If you know it, bro, if you're saying, can you hit on me? I mean, you could. I can't really stop you. Jinto? Yes. Ryan Newsy is your favorite. See, we were so close. It was opening night. We were ready to perform that night. We were doing our rehearsal. We had just finished Act 1 of practice that day at school, and then we all got called out after we were getting ready for Act 2, and they're like, "Hey guys, we can't do the show. Sorry." And then we didn't get to do anything with it. We were all just like, "No, but we worked so hard," and then it was gone. So sad, but alas, it happened. All of us already hit on Broken Law. Maybe, I don't know. Vince, what's up, brother? Dirty Dozen, day 12, B Roadie. Yeah, that's right, Dirty Dozen. If you know, he's not single. I am single. What are you talking about? Who am I in a relationship with, Layla? Adam, morning. How we doing? You beg to differ. You beg to differ, Riley. Not for long, apparently. Scott, have I seen Grease with John Travolta and Olivia John? That was on Broadway too. So, Scott, I have not seen that movie. I know of that movie. I've listened to the music. I've just never watched the movie. And my dad and my sister get mad at me every time Grease is brought up because they know I'm a musical guy. And they are mad. They get mad because I've not seen Grease, and it's one of their favorite movies. So, that is why I have not seen it, but I have heard pretty much all the songs from the soundtrack. Ryan, you were a tree in a musical in school. Nice. Do you remember what the show was called? Vince, has anyone ever told you that I look like Ben Shelton's brother? No. They have not told me that, Vince. I don't even know what his brother looks like. Looks like Bryce has been in the gym before either. That's insane, Ian. That's crazy. You're just about to recommend Jones. Boom. He's just sleeper. Andy's more cardio active. Yeah. Oh yeah. Where did Jones go? Jones went to bed. It is about 3 a.m. where he lives, and he has some stuff going on, so he went to sleep. That is where Jones went. Jones will hit that main gut. I have no vape. I don't vape. What do I want to be? Olaf? No, I do not want to be Olaf. I have been told by my friends, well, not my friends, but my family, that they asked if I wanted to be Olaf. And I was like, why Olaf? Because they're like, it would be the most different from how you actually are. And we want to see if you can pull off acting like Olaf. And I was like, oh, great. But no. I want to be Hans. I want to be the villain in this one. Just because it's fun. Ryan, I do not want to be Elson. No. What? Why? Corn brother Phoenix, hey brother. In response to me asking if you look like $1 million, you respond with more like 1,000,000 rupees. What? With his hand. What? He's for the takings. He's on the market. No. Layla, that no sounded a little bit like you were offended. What you trying to say? You gotta see Grease at some point, Derek. West Side Boys. He's not. Scott, do I like Moulin Rouge? I have not seen it on the stage. I think someone. I think I saw like the movie version of it, and I wasn't paying attention, so I really don't know. Ian has rejoined the party. Welcome back, Ian. You are Ben. You are too. You haven't got a girlfriend, but you don't need one. There you go, Ben. Make the claim. Make the claim. If you know, bro, I am yours. Y'all can give up on me. When did that happen? If you know. Oh, he beat you to it. Dang. Ryan, if I could add one rule and take one away, what would they be? Are you talking about tennis or like, what are you talking about? Nope. I don't know, Ian. It's okay. Layla, you know I'm not. Derek, another good musical is Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. Huh. I may look into it, Derek. Shots. Well, guys, you're thinking of dyeing your hair black? Why? What makes you want to dye your hair black? Riley, say actually say Scotland forever as Kermit. Why? Give me the reason why, and then I might. You should shave it all off, Layla. Nah, it just looks too good already. Taryn is missing. Your eyes will look good though, black and hazel. Otherwise, nah, villain wouldn't suit you. You have the protagonist vibes. Well, Vince, the thing is, I've basically never been the protagonist. So I might as well be the antagonist at some point. I've usually just been like the comic relief and stuff. So I would like to not be that at times. Cause like when I did the Lion King, I was Zazu, so I was nothing. I was just there to provide comic relief or anything, and not much else. Yeah, well, where's Bill and Taryn, your favorite couple? Right? Nuh-uh, come on. You called Diz and announced he was for the takings first. Right, but I think of a Pop Mart. Phoenix, you think I could rock an Anna wig? I don't know. You could. I mean, I've been in a wig before for a show. I've been in a wig, a dress. This was all for the same part. I was in a wig, a dress. They had me in pantyhose and heels. And I had a small, tiny clutch purse. That is what they made me. That is what they put me in as my costume for one of the shows I did in high school, because my character was impersonating someone else, and the someone else was a famous female in that world that the show created. So my director, she came up to me and she was like, "Hey, you have this part. I have to ask you. are you okay with doing drag? And I was like, if it's for the show, I don't care. But so I still have that picture. Maybe one day it will be revealed in the school group. Maybe one day, if it comes up. You just want to try. You just want to try some. If you just want to dye your hair, if you want to dye your hair black, go for it. Because your hair, I would assume, if you're dyeing it black, just going from brown, it's not too far of a jump, so it's easier for your hair to recover from. And you can always get right back to it, because I don't think it's necessarily going to be like one. It's not like trying to go from brown to platinum blonde. That's a hard jump to make. And the only reason I know that is because my sister did that. Took her a while, but she did it. So yeah, you just have to be careful. But since you are so close, being traditionally like darker haired already with your brunette, you could go to black quite easily. I think it would be fine. You'd be offended too? No, don't look away. Taryn left because Bill wasn't here for like 12 seconds as soon as the live started. Leia, you remember when it was you and Taryn? When he looks at the camera directly, it's low-key goosebumpy. Okay, right. Ryan, why am I a dead fish? What? You know, you just want to, or you're scared, but you want to try something new? What? You said it. I did not say I was a dead fish. Because you're going to Scotland for studying abroad, and it's from your favorite show based in Scotland. It's a comedy, and it's very iconic. I'd say send the line again, and then I probably can do it, Riley. You know it's okay, right? You don't have to be straight or gay today, because you're not a male or female. You're a Gmail. That's crazy. Gmail. You might have a like worm. Okay. Vince Panham, you think he's a son? I can see you rocking a purse. What does that mean, Scott? Rhett, what's up? But he won't put mascara on. I think I did in that show, Layla, but I'm not putting it on outside of a show. Infinity guy, what's up? No, he's more of a switch, but would definitely do whatever his partner prefers. Crazy. Size actually. What does that even mean? Thanks, Rhett. Appreciate it. Wait, hold up. You will. What if it looks like Scott? You're for the picture. You felt you need to clarify. Okay. Then you've been working on your bad image type of stuff that Bill does. Bill, you've been working on the AI images as well. Janito, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it, bro. Blonde Layla, embrace your blonde era. Maybe be the judge for you, won't tell him. Blonde, you try to do blonde hindsight, was not it. June, no, that's fine. I'll let you know if you end up committing to it. I'll show you all. Right, you're the dead fish. She's been okay. There you go. I'm gonna study abroad there, please. Riley, I will attempt my best Kermit to say Scotland forever. All right.
Well, Riley, Scotland forever. Yay! There you go. That's it. That's Kermit. Was it good? What do we think?
Angel, you're so fun. Please don't go bald. Who are you talking to me, Angel, or someone else? If you know, bro, I thought this class. What does that even mean? Well, Brody, what? Scott, you wish your cheap fucking screen record. That was solid, by the way. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Angel loves it. Okay. Yes, yeah, I hope I never go bald, Angel. That would suck. I like my hair too much. Kermit accent is awesome. Thanks, Ben. Keep your hair long. I plan to, Layla. Now, I do plan to get haircuts, but I do plan to keep it longer. Longer. Yeah. I need more anger and riety. We'll see, Riley. Yeah, you made me shoot Adele out of your nose. Okay. It's got lull. Try middle part right now. Layla, I've already had a middle part in the streams before. Like, you have to go back and search for them, but I have had a middle part. I have had a middle part in those, so my hair is not to a point where my hair is not to a point where I can do a middle part evenly and it'll actually stay, because it's just, my hair is just trained to go that way right now, but it's not going to work out tonight. You'd have to try and find it. You'd have to try and find it previously. Ben, nah, try a bulk. I think it should be good. Nah, Ben, I'm not trying to look like Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified. That sounds like a terrible idea to me. Layla, please. No. No, Ben. Bowls are so bad. If you know, try dreadlocks. No, I will not try dreadlocks. You know, Angel would be funny. No. Oh, you let your sister choose what's on TV, and it's some show called Heated Rivalry. Way too much is happening. Never heard of it. Ben, you want to see his response? Angel Phoenix Run. Do not watch that show. What's up, Super? Patrick? No, I have not. Tony. Boom. Don't watch. Good thing YouTube is forever, and the fact when you upload this live, that Kermit part will be there forever. Yeah. You're about to run on Patrick. Watch. Kalani, how are you? Aloha. Right, please, middle part. Layla, my hair right now will not do a middle part. It is not going to work. It's going to look terrible because my hair just wants to move back or stay stupid. So, tonight cannot happen. Also, you might dye your hair this weekend. Do it. Cookie, welcome back. How you been? Kalani, how was my day? Kalani, my day has been pretty good. We went to work, had a good time. Was talking. One of my friends came into the store, so I was talking with him for quite a while, so it was great to hear. And then after that, came home, didn't do too much else, just kind of like hung around. And now we're here streaming, having a good time. Scott, who's in here, he started streaming, so I hung out in his stream for a little bit just to see and say, hey, he did it for the first time. He seemed to have fun, so hopefully he gets to do it again. But yeah, now we're here, and we're having a good time. That's about it. You're good. Very nice. Just try for me. Layla, it's going to look terrible, so not tonight. You can find... If you scroll through some of the old thumbnails of, if you scroll through some of the old thumbnails that I have on my channel, you can find me essentially with a middle part. Like towards the, like go to my channel, go to videos, and then have it sort by oldest. You will basically see me with majority of what a middle part would look like on me, because my hair was much longer and I had a much bushier beard because I look like a hobo. So yeah. That'll be the closest I can get right now. You're going to give it a chance because you're Canadian, you like hockey? Nice. Lacey, what's up? How we doing? Yarpin, you got a question? What's up, buddy? Angel loves hockey. Ben, do I want to know the summary so far of the image? Lay it on me, Ben. What you got so far? Fine, now your hair looks great all the time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go to got bedhead when you try to move it the other way. Exactly. That's why I don't do that. Now I just look like a Super Saiyan. I look like I'm Gohan or Vegeta from Dragon Ball, which I'm not necessarily the most mad about, but doesn't look good right now. You also can't snag. Layla, you know that is not true. Is Stream Loki better? It probably was, Phoenix. Scott's pretty cool. Oh, that's good. Always good to catch up with friends. There you go. Hang with Scott. Yeah, exactly. Don't lie, Phoenix. So when can you take me out to dinner? Kalani, we don't live anywhere near each other, so there's not really a good way to do that, so I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, I forgot to tell you, in your welding class, you tried to cut a piece of metal with a cutting wheel. Well, it didn't have any handles. The thing has serious recoil, was good for 2 seconds before slicing. Jeez, Riley. Sounds like you need to be more careful in that welding class. That's crazy. Before slicing your finger. Welding. Layla welds, nice. You to Phoenix, me and David are 2. Only a little piece though. You will work too. Nice, Layla. He's mine. Can't. Yarpin, what do the people who take off the broken strings from racket in the store do with those old cut strings? What happens to the strings? Garbage or recycle? Yarpin, traditionally it's just garbage. Some companies, I think, maybe started recycling old string cuttings, but you pretty much can't do almost anything with them that I know of. So it's pretty much just thrown. They're pretty much just thrown away. So it is. Riley, you're in a welding class and you almost die. Cutter get set on fire every day. Riley, I don't think that's good. You know he's not here. There we go. Brody with a middle part. No. Not that one. That is me. At my old apartment. But I would not say that was me with my middle part. It's close, but that's not it. You and your guy friends are doing if we can cook around with a welding torch. Why are so many people hitting on you? Did you miss something? I don't know, Cookie. I really don't. You should have that hair when playing tennis. I did. It got in the way a little bit. It honestly did, but not much. Well, you look like David Bowie with hair up like that. I look like David Bowie like this, William. I look like I'm. If any of you understand the reference I'm about to make, good on you. I look like I'm from the band Flock of Seagulls with my hair like this. And if anyone gets that reference, let me know, because that's hilarious. If you do know it. Genito, yell at your neighbor's dog. What? Never remember. Don't go back. Exactly, Layla. and it's gonna do Roman numeral 3 with Family Guy. Profile picture so far is gonna be your new WW. It's Call of Duty with Roman numeral 3 with Family Guy, Trump, and my profile picture so far is gonna be your new World War II cover. Okay. Nice. And spoil like the prince you are. Trust me on this, bud. Or we up in the middle of Las Vegas. You still have your townhouse there and a car there. Kalani, I am nowhere near Vegas, so I don't know about that. Are you gonna make an online West Coast person? Y'all will never guess who with who, and you'll totally not be Forge. Riley, I already know it's gonna be Kirby. I know it's gonna be Kirby. It's kind of a middle part. Okay, hold up. Just keep your hair how it is. Sweet Angel. Huh? Karen, how you're back? How's the Monday going so far? Have a wonderful Monday evening. Karen, welcome back. How are you doing? Monday is going good. We went to work, which was fun. Fine. Saw a friend because he stopped by. Got to talk with him. It was great. And then now we're here streaming, having a good time. And yeah. Not too much else. But we're having a good time. How are you and Emily doing? Anyway, your hairstyle, I always look great. Why, thank you, Kalani. Appreciate it. It's hospitality. Kalani, am I in Ohio? No, I'm in Indiana. Bradley, you're already married to him. You're going to be someone you're not married to yet. Kirby asked me to do this. Interesting. Yeah, I did it again, just for you guys. Brody, no, skip. Skip what, Janito? Karen, you're all right. Nice. Janito, y'all are so cute. Karen, you are doing excellent. Amazing to hear. Kalani, Indiana. Yes, the cornfields. Okay, you're here for real now. Sounds good. Thanks, you know. He makes you look better, though. Interesting. Right, with a side part. What? You're gonna be, if you know, why are you gonna be dreaming of me today? That's crazy. You mean middle? She's genuinely different. Beautiful. She's genuinely beautiful. Sorry, didn't read right. Right, you must confess Kirby wants you to forge your signature on the certificate. He won't say why though. Curbster, what you trying to do? You trying to get me in trouble? Think it's okay, you take it back, but it's funny. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, Riley and Brody's insane. Low-key a case. That's a... Bro, what? I'm not trying to catch no case. If you know, dreaming of us, actually. Why? You know, it's actually... Cookie's still wondering, Bruce. I don't know. Angel, if you know, what are you on about? It was the flock of seagulls joke. You were dying for like 3 minutes. That's the joke that got you? The flock of seagulls one, Ian? That's what got you? That's crazy. It's raps, bro. It's because you have a record with their faces on it, so you look at it. Okay, gotcha. I like it, Ian. You're just doing what Kirby wants you to do, so prenup or not? Riley, you nearly always have to go to the prenup. Almost. So, yes, sir. What about us? So, no, sir, here. Wiping your teeth. Baby, he's an adult man. I'm not gonna give up on him. Y'all can just keep yapping. Okay. You know you haven't earned that title, Layla. No, Janito, you've earned the title of sir. I would say you have. Finish your stomach hurts, alright. Rick, alright, calm down, folks. You've arrived. Well, welcome back, Rick. I don't know, Gina. You're... Angel, of course, you still have your certificate hanging on the wall. Bob, no, I have never been to prison. If nobody, nobody cares about your actions, but you're gonna share it. Well, but we're chill now. You're just trying not to care about him. Cookie, did everything get taken care of? Like, did everything get handled, Cookie? Because we do not, if I remember right, you don't need to be dealing with that. Ginito, you're 25. Nice. Thank you. Do we have anything? You're still older. Really? You're good, Bob. What about you? Got so many beers tonight. Bob, tonight, I'm going to say you're on number 8. That's my guess. Shani, good evening. The man in the test racket. Yes, Shani. What's up? How are you? Yeah, kind of. He's stopped in on you. Okay. You got the certificate. Brody and Kirby is the home record. Oh, okay. Cool, you didn't tell anyone that? Girl, that might be, you might want to, like, at least tell your parents. That's not good what he was doing. Layla, no, I do not drink either. You are not the only one. Close. Bob, do you like Humvees, like military vehicles, or smoke? I do not smoke either. Bob, you're on 12. Yeah, I was a little close. Until you don't like, I think just brings your body down a little. Do that. You're a lover of all vehicles, yeah. Yeah, but you're gonna be on his bowling team next year, and you see him weekly because of bowling. Still, though, Cookie, that's not good. What was happening, if I remember right? So, I still think you should at least tell your parents what happened, because you shouldn't be going through that alone. Awesome, Bob. You're not into bagels that much. Bob, you've been here before. You know we don't do politics around here. What you talking about, bro? Do I run 1970 Chevy Corvette? If you know you don't drink either, we're so alike. Interesting. Pajit, no, I would not. Guys, you're tired. You think you're on a slump? Yeah, I mean, you could. But do you really want to, though? Right, where would you like the certificate at? By the haunted cow skull or the creepy falcon painting? Falcon painting. Have y'all ever drank before, though? No, I have not. And you need to do an open arena on Super Smash Bros. Open so you can whoop me? Sure. Sure you will, Ian. But I also don't want to pay to play online, so that's probably why I'm not going to do that. No, still, you need to do... Okay, don't mess with too much. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that, Layla. We will, though, boss. Tell Isaac you say hi, and that you know ball. Okay? You have cookie once, it wasn't that nice. Oh, well, I got you. Ian Wynn has reappeared out of his board. You got nothing better to do. Doomscroll got bored chilling. Your mother still. She's screaming at the game, thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Ian, you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or your mom is thinking about starting a YouTube channel? You are, well. Last time you drank was at Cancun. It was a strawberry daiquiri, and they are so good. Okay. Your dream physique. Layla knows ball. Who you have before? Beer, whiskey, rye, champagne. Your dad did the alcohol bad stuff. What? Oh, you know, your history is all over the place when it comes to body type. And you drink sometimes, but it's never that much. It's at most quarter of an ounce. Okay. For real, guys, you'll stay just a little longer. Okay. Yeah. But what's the dream physique? Yeah, you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel with your brother. Has a stream channel on Twitch, but told you that. Okay, nice. Riley, don't forget the good old Jameson Irish whiskey. Okay. Bob's over 6 foot with a 6-pack, but your most stable thing in a man is that they can't be sticks. Okay. 210, Ginito, Jose Cuervo. You had homemade rye, very strong. Bob's 210, nice. Layla loves meaty man with good arms and abs are nice, but you like husky men too. Crazy. Very crazy. Janito, I gotta lift that. Teach me. Janito, message Jones in the community. Jones can get you right, bruh. Bro is jacked, ripped, and owns his own gym. He's got you. Kevin, I don't know, bro. I don't. Riley. Strong mountain man, hairy, pretty big. Basically Bigfoot, but as a lumberjack man. William, what's a husky man? Layla, you don't need a muscular man. Okay. But low key, y'all. Layla, you may not need it, but do you want it? I think that's the question Bob is implying. She says she likes the scruffy, but you hate it. You only keep it for her. Janito, you don't like the scruff. You'd rather be clean shaven. You'd rather look like a child. Make your girlfriend, make Gabby look like a predator. Is that what you're saying? Being muscular and strong are two different things. You prefer strong over show muscles. That's fair. Ben just watch the videos and form, just do it right and lift at least once a week. Janito, Leia, you also get cold, so you like the warm men. Okay. Very nice. That's your foe, Janito. Yes, that is Janito. That is Janito and his girlfriend, Gabby. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I am, because that'd be really rude if I'm not. Yes, me, man. Husky means big man who isn't fat but isn't skinny and lean. Buff man without abs, basically. Ah. Well, there you go. Just meaty, if that makes sense. Ben, are y'all excited for Zoom? I mean, I am. I think it'll be fun to actually like see y'all and hear your voices too. Personally, I am going to enjoy it. Ryan, what's Zoom? What time? Right after the live stream. So tonight. When is the Zoom? Mazda? So Natalie, thank you. I appreciate it. But you can't tonight. Well, Layla, you're already here, so you have work early. I mean, you're already here, so what's the difference? Go get a coffee plus. Ryan, are you in the channel community that I made? Because if you are, that's where the Zoom link is going to be, so that way we can all get together after the stream and just finally meet each other in person. Okay, how about that? So Ryan, what you do is go to my channel's homepage. You'll want to scroll over to the posts section, and then there's a post there that is the most recent one. It says, "Here is this channel's community link." Click the link it has, and then sign up for the school account. It's a completely free account. It's completely free to join. And then let me know when you do it. I just have to accept you in there, and then you'll be good to go. We can chat in there as much as we want. You can message Janito, you can message Ben, you can message any of us individually, as well as people can make group discussions. And yeah, we can all just see what's up, actually meet each other and actually talk to each other and not have to worry about the stream being up in order to actually talk to one another. Right. That's basically a strong fat man. A strong. It doesn't mean he's fat. It just doesn't have show muscle that is strong due to his fat. You understand though? Natalie, what's my channel about? Natalie, my channel is typically here is about tennis. That's my usual area of expertise, like tennis rackets, tennis shoes, tennis strings, and all that. And so that's my little shtick here in the corner of the internet. However, not everyone is wanting to talk about tennis all the time. So I get that, especially here in the live streams. Then we all just kind of hang out, talk about whatever, and just kind of hang out. That's about it. Not much else. I did it, Janito. It is on. Does mean overweight, super fatty, tense and low. No, you're not. How you do that? All good. You just download Zoom. You have to set it up. You'll be back. Sounds good, Ben. You have to find demonstration. Must command without cut. Nope. All right. Right. Of course, not low. You're just saying that's a spectrum of strong fat man. Boom. Necklace off. You have to find demonstration. You have many demonstrations. How does Jones compare to the demonstration? I don't know. Layla's so tired. Oh no, girl. So sad. It's about me and the door. Ryan is not about the door. You worked over tomorrow. Put the racket on like next. Already dead. Think of Vikings? No. On the speedo for the Zoom call. You could, Bob. You're supposed to string that racket. Ryan, I have until tomorrow night to have this strung. Worth the money though, boss. That was not a weird what. Layla, what you talking about? No balls, Bob. Layla, do you bartend because your sister does? Yeah, you're right. She's not worth your sanity though. Like, man, tennis does sound fun. That would probably be cool to do a tennis game with you, but shouldn't you be crap at it? Natalie, it's okay. I don't. If it's your first time playing or whether it's your 1000th time playing, I'll play with pretty much everyone on the tennis court. I really don't care. Ryan, she's a line dancing. Oh, okay. Felt that for real. Never fully recovered from. Angel, what? Layla, Benny, waitress, and you manage the floor. You want to bar at 10 though? Nice. Ryan, the dance floor. That would be your dream job. Shut up and take the compliment. Okay. Ben, okay, thanks, Leah. Ryan, she would like to sell VHS tapes and videos. Nice. Gee, honestly, a forensic psychologist, less scientist. Love that. Okay. Now I'm leaving once you read this comment. Why, Ben? Of course, Ben. You love that. Layla goals. Arup, what's up? It'll be your first time. You make pizza. Nice. Your dream job would be pageant inspector. What? Angels definitely dream. Dips. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm going to say no. Creepy way too. Pizza. Angels definitely dream. You used to want to do that too. Said something more animal related though. Start on it in your off time. Try for page. Yourself a compelling candidate and go for a girl. There you go. Like it, Janito. Lady love animals. Are you gonna go to college for it? Alex, do I have a USTA rating? Just curious. Alex, I don't think I do, just because I don't play tournaments and I don't play for a club team or anything. So I think if my friends actually did rate me, they said I would be a middle of the road to high 3.5 player. I can sometimes crack into the 4.0s depending upon who I'm playing, but I'm usually around the mid to high 3.5 USTA. That is what I have been told, but I don't have an official like, yes, this is what I am. Like waiting. Just on money, like waiting to read them so you know if you did read it. Now you're going to set up Zoom. All right, Ben. Maybe you want to be a detective, Layla? Do military reserve and they'll pay for your college loan. Raise your head in bed. Love y'all. Love all y'all though. Sounds good, Angel. Thanks for stopping by as always. Much appreciated. Bob, you went to prison. Turn yourself out for protection. Bob, don't know what that means, so probably not. Wouldn't mind waiting. Okay, Angel, bye. Rather the military would kill you. Gina, you never went to school for your work, but you're getting 3 out of 8 certifications soon. It's honestly not expensive to take a test. You believe in you, boss. There you go. You're back. I would not want to do tennis professionally, just casually. Natalie, that's all good. I don't do it professionally either. I just play with my friends. Alexis, you're back. Welcome back. Thank you, sure. I'm not old. Gotcha. Like I said, just curious. Great content, some of the best on YouTube. Alex, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Glad you like it. Isaac, what's up, bro? How we doing? Zara, what's up? How are ya? Well, that's why you recapitalize the Cyril. Isaac, well, Isaac. Bobby turned down in prison. You affected your pickup game when you first got out. Okay. Well, you know ball. Okay. Riley, do you go to Comic Cons, really? Because apparently very attractive people go to them. Just curious. I've gone to one before, but no, I do not go to Comic Cons. The closest con I've been to, I went to Gen Con when I was in middle school with a friend of mine because his dad took us. But no, not typically. Alexis, love your stream so much. You're one of the first live streamers you've ever watched, and you even have a channel on your own, but you haven't made any content yet. Nice, Alexis. Are you going to make content, or do you want to, or do you just not want to? Natalie, you're getting old. You're 23. Natalie, you're younger than me. What do you mean you getting old? You just gotta practice. I'm prone. I don't know. Yeah, I thought about you today. Where's that guy that said something about Brody and the tennis balls? I don't know where that guy is, Gino. I don't even remember who said it, but I remember what he said because it was so wild and out there. I was like, oh, that's insane. You're listening to Feathered Indians. Nice. Couch you got at Con is insane. What do you mean by couch? Say it's in your playlist. Scott, you're gonna hop off for the night. See you corn cobs later. Bye, Scott. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Gee, I remember that 2 years ago your dog dragged you into a cactus. You didn't whoop her. Why, Alexis? Why did that happen? Can't believe you know him though. No one old till late 70s to mid-80s, a little depending on the health of the person. Ben, you got Zoom Workplace. Is that the right one? I think so, Ben. Zoom should be free. If you paid for it, I don't think you got the right thing. It should just be free to use. I have the paid one, so that way I can like host a bunch of different people on it. Smaller, but you didn't expect it. Where's Taryn, Bees, and Angel? Isaac, Taryn and Bees. Taryn was here, but since Bill wasn't, Bees, she left, and then Angel just went to bed. Ben, bye, Scott. Layla, Angel just left. Taryn left when Bill wasn't here. Can we just talk about how, like, Bill and Taryn seem to be like the craziest combo that came out of nowhere in terms of how Taryn is very interested in Bill, in just Bill's life, and Bill seems to be very interested in Taryn's life. Like, would anyone else have expected that? Because it still kind of shocks me. Like, I was shocked at like how that came about. Ben, you didn't, but it said Zoom Workplace. Okay, they might have just like changed it to Zoom Workplace for the name. Then I'm not sure. Taryn Bees are in love. I don't know if they're in love, Isaac, but they definitely talk to each other a lot outside of here. Like, I don't know where. She got out her monocular and went searching for Bill. Taryn didn't even let Bill get on before she left. Nope. Taryn is only here for Bill. What's with the red shades? Kind of giving Pat McAfee vibes. These are to help me sleep better, Warrior. That is it. Nothing else. Riley, my live chat is today's modern matchmaking. That's crazy. If it is, I'm able to provide matches for others besides myself, apparently. Great. It's a great time. It's just like high school and middle school all over again. Ben, Bees and Terrence sitting in a tree. Burning. I like it, Ben. Yeah, Taryn likes Bill a lot. Think they're talking or something. Opposites attract. Yeah, William, I would guess so. So this whale's name is Sombre, and he is over 100 pounds, and it was at a Caprock Canyon. Your mom told you to hold his leash, and then he chased a bison. You tripped, and he dragged you into a cactus. All right, Alexis. That's wild that happened. Isaac, wow. Layla, I guess so. Bro's like, Cupid. I guess, Isaac. I don't know, bro. Y'all, hitting calves was genuinely like willingly beating yourself in that. But Layla, you gotta work the calves. Riley, I should make it myself a dating app featuring this live chat? Maybe. We'll see. Ben, if you do go to the wedding, you'll buy Bees a flamethrower. I like it, Ben. Isaac, your sleeping schedule is cooked. You woke up today at 5 p.m. When you went to bed at 5, you woke up at 5 p.m. When did you go to sleep? Alexis, the Caprock Canyon, they let bison room free, and it's in Texas. You live in Lubbock, Texas. Okay. Alex, any thoughts on the new VCore 98 versus FX 500 Tour? Now, Alex, I will say, as a caveat to this, I've not played with either of them, but I can tell you what each one is designed to do and help you with. So, VCore 98, that one is going to help give you more spin. That was going to help give you more spin, and to me, it's going to be a little bit easier on your arm. It's also, I believe, a little bit more flexible, so that is also going to have slightly more feel. The Dunlop FX 500 Tour, that one is also 98, but it's their power racket, so it's going to be more powerful than the VCore, not as much spin, and a little bit harder on your arm. Those are going to be the main big differences between the VCore 98 and the Dunlop FX 500 Tour, both looking at the two current models of the rackets that are out right now. So that is what I would say. I have not got to play with either of them, so I can't give you playability-wise feedback, but I can tell you what they're designed to help you with and how that's going to affect your game just from the racket perspective. So that is what I would say, my good man. And Groom's arm. Alex, hate to interrupt with tennis-related questions. See, there's a lot going on. Alex, you are always perfectly okay to interrupt with tennis gear-related questions. Don't ever worry about that. You're good, bro. Yes, cryptic, but you're in Canada. That's not allowed. Isaac, were you in the military? Riley, you wake up at 5 a.m. weekdays with 10 weekends and take your naps every day at 2 p.m. to 4? Okay. Isaac, huh? That's so cool. Thanks, cause of popcorn and candy. Neither, Alexis. Don't care for either of them. Of course, Bermuda sauce. What happened to Kansas saying it's not a war crime the first time? What? Where do you get some drip? Isaac, I don't know where you get some drip. I would ask the chat personally, because I'm probably not the best person. I quite literally asked 2 of my friends that were females. I was like, girls, can you please go shopping with me so that way I can actually get some decent looking clothes that make me look better. And they were like, "Oh, we will go shopping with you." I was like, "Thank you. What am I getting myself into? But thank you." And so we went. I got 2 items, and they were quite nice. Layla, you want my head shirt so unbelievably bad. See, Layla, I'm glad you admit that it's my shirt because it is. For me, Isaac, of course. Ooh, we're going on a date tomorrow. Janito, who's going on a date tomorrow? You and Gabby? Isaac, you're in the army too. What country's army? You're joining the Canadian Army. Nice. Or one with British card boss. No. She don't have my card and she's not getting my card. Guys, you're gonna go to sleep. Okay, get some shoes too. No. Good night, Layla. About to fall asleep. You just I see a Marboss. I do tired. Okay, good night, Layla. Don't let the phone hit your face. Okay, Layla, bye. Stop. That hurt. Well, hey, it is my shirt, so hey. You admitted it right there. All right. Either way, good night, Layla. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Riley, you love clothes shopping. Well, you need to get rid of some clothes. Sleep tight, you guys. Your mom went to the army and broke her back. That's not good. Bye, Layla. Brody Core's next Wednesday. Bye bye. Yeah, I'm with Janito. Court for what? Did you step on crack, Alexis? You're sorry. You had to. Running that red. Janito, I like that. I think she wants that shirt. It's our case. What case do we have, Layla? You know, I'm not. Anyway, no face, no case. What? Brother keeps getting arrested for being seen at parks and near airports and schools. Riley, what? What do you... What? Hold on. Why? Isaac, you do it so tough. No, hey, but why are you sitting so zesty? Sergey? Is that how I pronounce your name? Sergey? Bro, I just got bored sitting normally. So this is why I'm sitting like this now. Tennis, the racket that is twirling in my hand, this is the Wilson Blade Pro V9 16x19. That's what is in my hand. This is my friend's racket. I have to string it for him. But yeah, that's what it is. 4, what's up? Should you get your eyebrow or septum pierced tomorrow? Neither. I personally don't have either of those, and I'm not the biggest fan of them. Go the F to sleep later. Okay, Ben. The Queen, Sharban, you'll go. Cross the bone. Don't be sorry. It's gonna suck if you work a double tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. Try to be on the next Zoom, guys, all the time. Boom. Cool. Ian, Zoom? Bye, have a good sleep set. Let's go to what Zoom? Ian, after the stream, we're going to jump on Zoom. And whoever wants to jump on Zoom, meet everyone in person that we've been talking to for however long, we gonna actually see each other now? Besides you all just seeing me and just seeing a chat. When do you guys want to do that? Like, do you guys want to do it like right now? Do you guys want to do it in a little bit? Riley, I do too. So like, when do we want to do this? Because we've hit the 30-minute mark. We've hit 2 hours actually. So I'm good to do it whenever. It's up to you guys. Ginto, you need instructions? How did I get number 3? I don't know, Ben. Janito, you are in the school community, so I will send the link there, and then you should be able to join from that. That is what I think we need. We will be doing. Ian, Zoom this late? Yes. You do not have to join if you do not want to, Ian. Y'all are going to see a black screen. You don't have to join, bro. Don't you worry. If you would like to meet at some other point, that's fine. But you have FOMO. You didn't do anything. Is it based off comments? Yes, Ben. It is based off comments and the donations. All right, but like seriously, do we want to do this now? Cause I'm with Riley. I'm the same as Riley. Like I need to go to the restroom before we do that. Yeah, why not do it at a better time? Because we're just doing it right now. Well, it's the first one. It is the first one, Ian. It's not going to be the last. We just have to see if it works. Riley already went. Wow. Okay. Well, Riley, you could do that. I can't. At least right now. The door. Let the first one be done correctly. No, the first one, we just need to do the first one because that way we will be able to do it. It's our test run. And then we'll see if it works out. If not, then we don't do it again. But like, you guys want to do it now? Because I'm down. Doesn't matter to me. Yes? Okay. Okay, Janito. Cool. Ben, why not? All right. Cool. There's 3 out of the 7 in the chat. Why not? Okay, cool. Well then, let's do it. So, with that being said, we'll end the live here, and then we'll jump on over to Zoom, and we'll see you there. So, well, Phoenix, now it's 3 out of 6, so half of them said yes. So, my vote just puts it over. All right. You shave for this, but you still have your beard. That's okay, Ben. So, with that being said, I guess this live's about to end. We're going to start another one. But, with that being said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to come here, hang out with me, hang out with Curbster while he was here. Just, have a good time. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And we'll be back again tomorrow to get the next day for day 13 of 365. So, after the live stream ends, give me a few minutes to get the Zoom set up and to use the restroom. And then we'll stay on the Zoom. I don't know how long we'll stay, but hey, we'll figure it out. It's the first one, and we'll go from there. So, with that being said, thanks everyone. Yeah, it'll be a test. I don't think we're all going to stay there very long. I think at the latest we'll be there until 11 p.m. So, yeah, not bad. About 20 minutes. We'll see if we even go that long. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit, as well as always, take care.